Honestly speaking, someone left the house yesterday and the housemates, it was like nobody left. Should I even call this jubilation? Like the way they were dancing, all in joy and everything. Like, I don't get it. You see, this would actually teach a lesson that in a game, you have no friend at all. Hey, my babies, and how are you all doing? Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you are doing great. Hope everywhere Marama, hope everywhere Stura. Welcome back, my babies. Guys, do not forget to subscribe and make sure your notification bell is steadily on while at it. So the joy in chaos, the joy in disqualification after KB left yesterday night has actually got netizens talking. They are like, wait, hold up. Is it that these people are rejoicing that one person has actually left? Because it's a game after all. Sometimes this game you feel like you've actually built a certain friendship, and then you get to see that these people do not really care. Like, what is it? They are happy one person has left, many more to go because they need to win the money. And if you ask me, when I see netizens ranting about how those housemates are rejoicing, so we're like saying, oh, KB friends are even playing and dancing up already. And I'm like, you see, in this house in particular, this Umili low house, I don't see any friendship there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know about you guys. Unlike other seasons that will be like, oh, this person is loyal to this person. You see this season, I do not see any friendship, any genuine friendship there. The only genuine friendship I think I have seen is what's the name? Ashley and Sweet Guluva, their sheep. But you see, for others, I do not see anything genuine there, at least not now. For me, that's what I think, okay? So if you feel like you think so person and this person have genuine friendship, let me know in the comment section. Maybe I've actually do not remember their name or to mention them, so I would see. But for me right now, if I'm to say, oh, if you want to mention who would actually got a person's back on this season right now, as in those first 2 weeks or the 3 weeks that we're in, I would just mention Sweet Guluva and Ashley. They are sheep. Aside that, I do not think there is anything as friendship yet, like you would hold like this. That is what me I feel. What I think they have this season is just gang that are not really loyal to each other. Gang that their head is still fully in the game. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read it from Matt Dauda. It says, KB, you will be missed. You were innocently being too playful and it led to disqualification. But that's not the end of life. You will do great things. The outside world will cheer you up, and I say amen to that. And truly, I feel like from KB's end, it wasn't something that deep. It wasn't that deep, but it is what it is. Yanda says, from today, I want these housemates, before hugging each other in any situation, after gym, when they congratulate each other at the party, etc., to ask for consent first, especially my fave, just to be safe. Ngoba, I. People feel like at this point, it is not safe in the house. You will just literally be free with someone, and then before you know it, what you will hear is, oh, this person is actually touched me in a kind of way. This person touched me inappropriately and all of that. And then Icy Sugar says, I wonder who's Nate's next victim. Boo Boo now says, can't wait for this show to end. Double standard. bbnzansi out. Can't wait for BB Niger. You guys should calm down. That's how you always do. If BB Niger come now, you look for one thing to start dragging it and say, oh, you can't wait for it to end. And then this person says, Nate is controlling this housemate. But hey, I don't care as long as our Ashley is eating and relaxed. Where is this coming from? Nate has conversation with her housemate, telling them that she feel like they should stop, discussing about this issue with KB, because if not, it's actually going to trigger some emotion from people, not just BK alone who has experienced it, and other people who have once experienced it, not even in this house but outside, but were not able to open up. Because there are so many people who had faced through this, assault, and then they could not even say it publicly. That's why whoever had the guts to openly say, I was actually, R, then you should actually not even make jest of the person at all or mock the person, because it is not easy to be that vulnerable to come out and say, this is what has happened to me. Two men are me. That kind of a thing. So yeah, and then Nate was trying to have conversation with the the housemates, that they should not even discuss it more or stretch it more, because it will trigger emotion on people who has, experienced it. So people feel like Nate is codedly controlling the house. Do you think so? Let me know what you think in the comment section while we continue. Now, as if that was not enough, right? After this lady KB was disqualified yesterday night, right? Big Brother page, the official page, now revealed another one, saying in regard of KB leaving the house, being disqualified, they had to put a stop to voting because the housemate who was disqualified was amongst those fans have been voting for. Let me read it in their own words. It says, due to KB's disqualification, voting this week will be closed immediately because she was in the voting round for eviction. This is to ensure fairness and adhere to voting procedures for all remaining housemates. Now, fans are confused. They are like, does it mean there's not going to be eviction this Sunday? Does it mean it is null and void right now? Let me read some of the reaction. So this means no eviction this week. Imar says, how does disqualification affect voting? Are you guys new to these things? Lilo indeed. And this person says, why is this section 16 applied equally? KB deserved the disqualification, so was the other 12 ladies. Which 12 ladies, Bikono? That is all the ladies should go. Alright, somebody says, please evit Google and Pilile before you close. Yo, can you start casting from 30 years upward? We can't keep having such, because people feel like when you actually cast all this Gen Z, that is where you start getting all of this drama, inappropriate things happening. But when you actually cast mature people, they would know their boundaries and all of that. So this Ben says, I don't understand the close the show comment. So you all are basically saying the production people must go out of jobs. There is the same thing as going to a company telling them to shut down their business. I really don't understand. This person says, understandable, but just use the result you have so far to evict. We want Pilile and Mata out. Yo. I told you guys how people were so happy about the lineup this week. And now disqualification had happened. They are telling us that voting is closed. Now they closed voting on Wednesday. Does it mean, and normally voting closes on Thursday, right? Thursday nights. So does it mean it will not hold? To me, I feel like it will still hold, but they're just holding up on the voting so far. Whoever has the highest now is going to stay. The people who have lowest. And I feel like if they want to remove two on Sunday, they would remove only one. What do you guys think? Fine Girl says, I don't care what happens, but Pilile must be out of that house by Sunday. Yo, you guys, what has Pilile done to you guys? I remember when Pilile, Kat and others, Sunsuku, were actually pitching that night. Many people were like, oh, they want to see Pilile in the house. So what is going on? That is the same thing you guys would have done if Kat has come to the house and did not give the really low you guys wanted. Alright, Champ says, she followed my bunny within 3 days after laughing at her. God of bunny, she came out in a bag door. Aww. Okay, and this person says, I don't get how KB disqualification affects voting. Voting and eviction should have gone ahead as planned, but since voting is closed, whoever was going to be evicted on Sunday may as well leave today. You guys are not happy at all. Just tell them to end the show. Maybe that's what you guys want already. And then in the midst of KB disqualification trending, Yolanda came and says, what happened to KB? I know this is actually going to bring PTSD for Yolanda and Bravo be those people who were disqualified. It's going to be a PTSD thingy because they would actually to take them down memory lane of what they passed through when they left the house, And then when she asked that, people said same thing that happened to you. The replies already would make it worse. Something that happens to you, Chomi, this is nothing compared to your disqualification. Hell, we are all in shock, Yoli. I can't believe this big brother of Umlilo. It's literally week 3. All right, and then this person says, the thing is, the girl is free-spirited and she's also naive. That was meant to happen. She plays too much and people misunderstand her. They hate her because she is loud and no one can change that. She will be okay. Definitely she will. She will, it will only just take some time. Because disqualification is different from eviction. Like, if they evict you, the feeling is different than disqualification. Ohema says, Mzansi better not return. You all SA people are too sensitive. Every minute you are tagging sponsors to rubbish. Now, I think people feel like if it's not what the netizens are doing on the social space, tagging the sponsors and tagging some authorities, they would have not disqualified people the way they do. They're just trying to maintain the name of the show so as not to disrupt anything. Okay, Tiger says, Dear bbnzansi Lotus Star, Harassment affects both men and women. A recent incident involving Mshini attempting to force herself on Sweet Guluva is deeply concerning. Now, guys, see, they've started, coming for that of Mshini. They want to get Mshini too disqualified. You guys should calm down now. Calm down. At least she did not get to Guluva. Maybe I think when she got to Guluva, then we'll talk about that. Raw Authentic says, they are saying this is a joke. Bravo B and Yolanda were disqualified for joking. KB and Mshini have ex-harassed housemates. bbnzansi, harassment has turned into a joke in your house. So right now they are tagging them that Mshini should also stand the same fate as KB. You guys remember what happened during the pool party the other time when Ashley was not able to go to the pool party because herself and Bunny B was serving their punishment. So people feel like that thing Mshini did as at that time, making Sweet Guluva so uncomfortable, she deserved, what is it called? She deserves disqualification. Okay, I'll get this one from medical doctor. Biggie, with everything that has happened, I think next week is the perfect time to bring these two back. Even the housemates currently are talking about them. Give them a chance because I feel they will spice things up. Katz and Dube deserve a shot. So they are still on Kat and Dube to come back to the house. How sure are you guys that they would give you guys the load that you deserve? You guys are here calling us on Pilile to go home. How are you sure they would give the fire? Anyways, even if they don't want to give the fire, coming in as a fake housemate and knowing that they were not chosen will make them release fire in a very hot way. I think so. All right. Oretil says they are already exposed to the public. That won't happen. And then medical doctor replied and says, but that has happened before. Remember Anto and Chloe from BB Niger came back after they were evicted. Also, Biggie could bring them as fake housemates just to spice up things. Yes, Anto and Chloe, they came back to the house, and that was Sissy's season. That is double Wahala season. Yes, they came back to the house. The public voted the housemate they want to see back to the house. Yeah, that was true. But any which way, talking about that, we've not heard about fake housemate this season. We've not heard about disruptors this season, guys. But I know definitely Biggie is cooking something. Or is there not going to be disruptors this season? Let's see what Biggie has up his sleeve, because each day he actually reviews something. So I think definitely, because normally we should hear about fake housemates, disruptors or whatever, but we're yet to hear about that now. Does it mean there are housemates that is a disruptor there? Or we're still going to have disruptors join this current housemates? What do you guys think? Anyways, guys, I'm going to be dropping my voice right here and now to leave the rest for you guys in the comment section. Please, guys, do not forget to like and share while you comment. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Mwah.